So Andrew, you're holding the new MR920 pistol. So this is an Elite without the Optic Cut. There are several varieties of it. This gun is new for the SHOT Show. We've basically made some tweaks to our MR918 pistol to kind of improve shootability. Very minor stuff, but things that will be meaningful for some customers. So we've got a very large recoil control ledge right here. So if you shoot with a thumbs forward grip, your thumb can engage on that shelf right there, and you get a lot of recoil control out of it. We made the Beaver Tail a little bit bigger because some guys that had such huge hands, they were still getting a little slide bite. But I say we intelligently designed it because it kind of sweeps upward a little bit more. So when you're driving your hand toward a gun, trying to do a draw or something, it's a little more forgiving target. We also knocked the corners off so it doesn't print as bad. It also is sometimes true that a large Beaver Tail will raise the gun in your hand, but by taking these corners off, it tends to sit really low still, so that's good. We changed the profile of the trigger guard a little bit, so now it fits more holsters. We had designed the 918 pistol with holster compatibility with Glock 19 holsters. There were still some Glock 19 holsters guys had that were, I guess, too tight, and so the new trigger guard design alleviates some of those issues. We smoothed the trigger guard up, or the trigger pull up a little bit, and we did a few other changes to the slide. Probably the biggest news though, and the thing I'd like to share with you the most, is our new Optic Cut. So let me grab that. Oh, you brought the whole gang, huh? So the Shadow Systems MR920 features a new patent pending Optic Cut. So the Optic Cut is different because it is the first time there has been a low footprint, direct connect, multi-optic option. Usually you sacrifice something. If you want it low, you've got small screws, or you machine it to just fit one optic like we used to do for the RMR. Or if you want multi-footprint, you've got intervening plates and the optic sits higher. It's not as strong of a connection. The MR920 features this patent pending Optic Cut, which actually relocates the extractor depressor plunger assembly in the slide. So now we have screws that can pass right through that area, and the screws go down almost to the rail. So they are insanely long screws. For some optics, they're almost an inch long. So that means it's the strongest footprint out there. We've done it in a way that makes the optic extremely rigid, and that results honestly in the best option that there is in the market if you want to put an optic on a pistol. You will not break it off. So
you guys manufacture everything in-house?
Yeah, that's one of the things that's different about our company. So we started with the idea of investing in our own ability to produce and manufacture these parts. So we, for a long time, have been machining barrels and slides in Plano. We do metal injection molding of locking blocks, extractors. We do machining of firing pins and small parts. We own all the tooling for all the injection molding. This is not like somebody else's frame warmed over. This is our IP. And so the answer is yes, because we manufacture so much of our stuff. That's why the prices are more reasonable. So the base model guns, they start at $799 and they go up to about $1,000. That's for a US made gun with all the features. They're also super reliable, which is an important part of our philosophy.
What's this price point?
So this gun is kind of top of the line. This one will come in around $950.
Still less than I paid for a Glock 44.
Yeah.
Oh, and so I know that's Glock 19 model, Glock 17 model?
Actually, so the gun you pointed to there is an MR918 Elite. So this is the older generation frame. We are going to release this gun in the MR920 format too. But basically, this gun has a full-length or a full-size top end on a compact size frame. Okay, so you get the long sight radius. You get the long sight radius of a full-size gun, but you get the carryability and the reduced printing of a smaller frame.
So still 15 round mag?
15 round mag. So you might think of it, if you want to talk in Glock style terms, as a 19 frame with a 17 top end. But obviously it's very different from a Glock in a lot of ways. But you can see, like, that gun just it's so flat shooting. The big claim to fame for Shadow is that our frames are the lowest recoil, flattest shooting polymer frames out there. And we've done that with a lot of research and a lot of experimentation and frankly a lot of knowledge from the people who work at the company. So the guns run super flat, but the long slide one like that is even flatter. The guys all day long at range day yesterday were just like bing, 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 8-inch plate at 25 yards, just hammering it round after round as fast as they can pull the trigger. And it's because the guns recover so fast. They're awesome.
Very nice.
Thank you so much.
All right, I appreciate you.
Yeah, you bet.
Trevor Shadow Systems?
Yeah, thanks so much for coming by, guys. I appreciate it.
All right.
Here's my card, dude.
All right, appreciate you.
Yep.